If you've made it this far, you've already taken the most important first step, seeking information. But information alone doesn't transform lives. What truly makes a difference is taking action based on the right knowledge, at the right time, with the right strategy. When it comes to credit in the United States, this is especially true. Here, everything is based on numbers, history, and behavior. The American financial system operates like a vast, interconnected mechanism where every decision you make can impact your future for months or even years. That's precisely why understanding how credit cards work, the hidden fees, and the pitfalls many immigrants fall into during their first months in the country can mean the difference between living burdened by debt or building a solid path toward financial freedom. Today's video has provided you with valuable insights that aren't taught in schools or clearly explained by banks. These are the behind-the-scenes truths of financial life in the U.S. And now you know what many others don't. But remember, everyone's situation is different. What might be advantageous for a single immigrant with no children could be disastrous for a single mother or a family that just arrived in the country without stable employment. Therefore, never make decisions based solely on online videos, no matter how comprehensive they may be. This journey requires responsibility, intelligence, and guidance. If you truly want to turn things around, my recommendation is clear. Seek out a licensed financial advisor who understands your state's laws, consumer rights, and can analyze your history accurately. This professional will help you create an action plan safely, avoiding common mistakes and accelerating your financial progress. After all, credit is power. But when mismanaged, it becomes a prison. For new immigrants in the United States, building a solid credit history is just as important as landing a good job. The American credit system may seem complex and intimidating at first, but understanding it is essential for achieving financial stability. Many newcomers make the mistake of ignoring credit in their early years, focusing solely on saving money without realizing this could limit their future opportunities. This detailed guide explains the best strategies, from basic methods to advanced techniques, to help you build excellent credit quickly and safely. One of the most effective, yet frequently underutilized, strategies is becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card. When a trusted family member or friend with established credit adds you as an authorized user to their account, that card's entire positive history begins appearing on your credit report. This includes the account's age, available credit limit, and most importantly, on-time payments. The impact can be surprising. In some cases, you might see your score jump 100 points in just a few months. However, it's crucial to carefully choose the person who will do this for you, as any late payments they make will also negatively affect your score. For those without access to an authorized user arrangement, secured credit cards are the best alternative to start with. Unlike traditional cards, these require a cash deposit typically ranging from $200 to $500, which becomes your credit limit. The major benefit is that nearly all banks report usage of these cards to the three major credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. It's recommended to use no more than 30% of your available limit and pay the full balance before the due date. After 6 to 12 months of responsible use, many issuers will offer to convert you to an unsecured card and return your deposit. Some of the best options include the Discover IT-R Secured and Capital One Platinum Secured cards, which not only charge no annual fees, but also offer rewards programs. Understanding the difference between soft pulls and hard pulls on your credit is fundamental to protecting your score. Hard inquiries occur when you apply for new credit, a card, loan, or financing, and can temporarily lower your score by 5 to 10 points. The problem arises when multiple inquiries are made within a short period, which makes lenders suspicious of desperate financial behavior. Soft inquiries, like when you check your own score or receive pre-approved offers, don't affect your credit. A valuable tip is to always use pre-qualification tools before applying for any credit product, as these only use soft inquiries. Many immigrants don't realize they can turn their rent and utility payments into allies for building credit. Traditionally, these payments only appeared on credit reports in cases of extreme delinquency resulting in collections. However, services like Experian Boost and Ultra FICO now allow you to link your bank account to identify and report these regular payments. The process is simple. After creating an account on their website, you connect your bank account, select the payments you want to include, rent, electricity, water, internet, phone, and the service automatically adds this positive history to your report. It's free, reversible at any time, and can add dozens of points to your score quickly. Credit builder loans are another powerful tool, especially for those who prefer to avoid credit cards. They work opposite to traditional loans. You don't receive money immediately. Instead, the amount is held in a secured account while you make monthly payments that are reported to credit bureaus. At the end of the term, usually 6 to 24 months, you receive the accumulated funds minus minimal interest and fees. Many credit unions and fintech companies like Self Financial offer these products at affordable rates. Besides building credit, this strategy enforces disciplined savings. You're literally paying yourself while improving your score. Diversifying your credit types is an advanced strategy that can significantly boost your score. FICO and Vantage score calculation models favor those with a healthy mix of revolving, cards, and installment loans credit. If you only have credit cards, considering a small personal loan or financing might help, but only if it makes financial sense. A safer approach is starting with a credit builder loan, as mentioned earlier. The key is never taking on unnecessary debt just to improve your credit mix. The idea is to simulate the diversified financial behavior that lenders value. One of the costliest mistakes immigrants make is agreeing to co-sign loans without understanding the consequences. When you co-sign financing, you become equally responsible for the debt, and any late payments by the primary borrower immediately appear on your credit history. Worse yet, the loan's full amount counts toward your debt-to-income ratio, potentially preventing you from obtaining credit for yourself in the future. If you need to help a relative, consider safer alternatives. Adding them as an authorized user on your card, without giving physical access, suggesting a joint loan, co-borrower, where both have rights to the financed asset, or guiding them toward secured cards and credit builder loans. Regularly monitoring your credit report and disputing incorrect information is just as important as actively building credit. Studies show about 20% of reports contain errors that could harm your score, and immigrants are especially vulnerable due to name variations, identification numbers, and unrecognized international history. By law, you can access your reports free once a year at Annual Credit Report. When you find discrepancies, accounts that aren't yours, payments mistakenly marked as late, immediately dispute them with both the credit bureau and the involved creditor. Include supporting documents like payment receipts or passport copies. Many people see 50, 100-point increases after correcting errors in their reports. Culturally adapting to the American credit system may be the hardest challenge for many immigrants. In many countries, credit is seen as risky or even shameful, while in the U.S. it's an essential tool for social mobility. Start with the mindset that credit is like a muscle. It needs regular, careful exercise. Some fundamental practices. Keep old accounts open, even if unused. As credit age is crucial, avoid opening multiple new accounts at once. Negotiate medical bills before they go to collections. And always pay at least the minimum by the due date. Apps like Credit Karma and Experian offer free score monitoring with weekly updates. Building excellent credit, above 750 as an immigrant, typically takes 1 to 3 years, but the benefits last a lifetime. With good credit, you'll pay less interest on loans and financing, rent better properties, pay smaller deposits for services, and even improve your chances for certain jobs. The path requires patience and discipline. Start with basic methods, authorized user or secured card, then diversify with credit builder loans and rent reporting. always monitoring your progress and avoiding traps like co-signing debt. Remember, in the US, your credit is both a financial asset and a reflection of your reputation. It's worth investing time to build it right from the start. Now, pay close attention to this final point. Everything you've heard here is based on real experiences, market data, and sound financial education practices. Yet, this content still doesn't replace personalized advice. Each US state has its own laws, each bank its own rules, and each person a unique journey. Therefore, before making any important decisions about credit, financing, or debt renegotiation, consult a financial specialist or certified credit counselor. The right information could mean the difference between a life of prosperity or years of frustration. Here at From Zero to Credit, our commitment is to truth, clarity, and your growth. But you're the one who needs to act. Stay informed, protect yourself, and above all, never stop learning. I'll see you in the next video with even more content to transform your financial life in the United States. Until then.